Szevasztok fiúk, lányok, Dave Aleman vagyok. És retro live-ozni fogunk Jade Empire. Nem tudom, hogy ismeritek a játékot. Hát akkor lássuk. Legyünk Vúval a Lotus virággal. Én azt mondom. Szia Nikó! Na, valami baj van ezzel a csodálatos játékkal. Édes Istenem! Hello Hexagon! Valami probléma van itt a játékkal, úgyhogy újra kell indítanom a live-ot. Valami nagyon nem oké. Úgyhogy mindjárt folytatjuk, srácok. Elméletileg már hallotok, ha minden igaz. Na, én visszatértem, mindjárt a játékot megpróbáljuk újraindítani. Jó lenne, hogyha működne, mert tegnap már kipróbáltam ezt a játékot, nekem nagyon tetszik. Jó. Na megpróbáljuk így. Nem lehet hallani engem, Nikó?
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard.
Nem tudom, meddig leszünk Hexagon.
Happily.
Vagy
I
mennyien
feel I learn
leszünk.
something every time I face you. Even if it's only a new place to nurse a bruise. So long as you're certain you have time. Let us begin.
Hoppá! Hát ez gyors volt. Örülök, Nikó, te mindig itt vagy. Ó, bazd meg. Az biztos.
Did you see? Master Lee was watching. He may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it. You are gracious as always. I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training. Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush. Master Lee just went into his house. It's just over there, as always. You have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiling Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar.
Tudom, hogy becsúszott Nikó, azért csúszott be, mert át kellett állítanom az OBS, mert becrashelt, mint a legelején is hallottad. Na, keressük meg Lee mestert. Srácok, hogyha bármi baj van a képpel, légy szíves, szóljatok. Nem tudom most valamiért ellenőrizni, különben megint be fog crashelni az OBS-em.
You are my best pupil, though you came to me an orphan. I have tried to prepare you for the responsibility your skills will bring. Have you given thought to your future? There will be a time for that later. I have kept you hungry for information, but you must trust that my reasons are valid. It is for your benefit that I do this. Your lessons are complete. Remember these basic skills and keep them at heart. But also remember that classes are not a true measure of ability. Always be ready to learn. I recall that, as a child, you fell and bruised your arm. I comforted you, saying that small pains are part of learning, but not every setback imparts wisdom. You must be careful. Sometimes all you learn in defeat is that you have been defeated. This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless, and you have a role to play that I have kept secret. Those who announce their important destiny before they are ready tend to meet unfortunate ends. The wise only seek attention when capable of dealing with it. The people are scared. I do not have all the answers, but I know you will become very important to the fates of many. You will be called to face a great evil.
Master! Master Lee!
What is this interruption? This had better be important. There is much to say.
Master! Nijo came to warn me. He saw a boat from the outlook past the fields. Strange outlaws. They fired something at him. And Kiamin was injured.
Where is she now?
Still outside the village by the outlook. Nijo couldn't carry her. Please come, Master Lee. The bandits are not at the village yet, but they could arrive at any time.
We will have to continue our discussion later, my student. It appears we have more pressing matters. The time for practice is over. Go to Gujin, the weapon master, and get a weapon. You may soon be called to use it. On your way, make certain Dawnstar is aware of the danger. Her skills have always complemented yours, so take her with you. Prepare yourself for a potential attack while I tend to my fallen student. I will return as soon as I can. We will continue our discussion when the threat is over. Dawnstar will be near her garden at the entrance to the school. Gujin will be in his shop near the village gate, up the stairs from the village square. Good.
I hear bandits have injured Kiamin. She is a favorite pupil and holds the record for the challenge I run. What can I do for you? Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
What's the matter, Dawnstar? Are you scared that Master Lee might find out?
There is talk of approaching bandits and you bought... Flaunting your father's undeserved wealth does not impress me, Gao. It only serves to push me further away.
You step beyond your station.
Thank...
You as well. You will not take all the glory if there is an attack. We are not through.
He is Gao the Lesser in all respects. I thought Master Lee allowed him to stay so that the influence of the father could be countered, but Gao never learns. He acts like he's above Master Lee's teachings. Such are the conceits of wealth, I suppose. I appreciate that you arrived when you did. Yes, he said you were coming. He just passed here with C-Pat on his way to help Kia Min. It's strange that simple bandits...
Nem, Hexagon. Nem szoktam. FPS és TPS játékokat szeretem, illetve a sportjátékokat. Viszont most indulni fog egy ilyen retro live sorozat. És ott bármilyen régebbi játékot, amit mondtok, írtok, azt ki fogom próbálni.
Oh, don't be such a sour fish. I wonder about it all the time. You are filled with such promise. My abilities seem so much darker. I can see into the spiritual, an ability that grants some insight, but it doesn't seem to be useful for anything other than keeping me awake at night. I helped Master Li discover the unrest that shapes your future, but I see only problems, while you are destined to find solutions. I envy you for that. I'm glad. You have always kept your feet on the ground. What does Master Li say? That you should keep the basics close to heart? Let's go get your weapon from Guzhin's workshop. It shouldn't be too hard to fend off simple bandits. They're foolish to attempt such an attack. Of course.
Ja, na. Hova kell menni?
Nice little...
I don't know you. Why are you asking me all these questions?
This town isn't well guarded. Forget it, let's just start looting. We'll get first crack at the good stuff.
You're right. This isn't worth it.
I can't believe they've moved so quickly. We need...
Why would bandits come here to Two Rivers?
This building is Guzhin's place.
Ujuir Shatyir Uksayana. Savani Karpa.
Hello, Weapon Master Guzhin. Good day to you.
Hexagon, én játszottam közel másfél évig egy free-to-play játékkal, ahol a pay to win nagyon is benne volt. Ghost Recon Phantomsnak hívják. Hát nézd, a free-to-play játékok tök jók meg minden, de a fejlesztőknek is valamiből meg kell élniük, úgyhogy ha fizetsz a játékért, nyilvánvalóan, hogy jobb fegyvereid lesznek egy idő után, de ugyanúgy be lehet őket lőni a régi alapfegyverekkel is.
Already? I assume you dealt with them, and the rest are in for quite a surprise when they get here. Well, no time to waste. Dawnstar, I watched you practice with that new blade yesterday, and I must say you take to it naturally. I want you to keep it and use it as your own.
A Hexagon, neked is mondom, a leírásban találsz egy Nyereményjátékot, kattints a linkre, és tudsz nyerni tőlem egy Cségót, hogyha esetleg még nem láttad a hirdetést.
Anything? I don't know where your master acquired these, but he has honored me with the care of 2 legendary weapons. You may arm yourself with either the legendary longsword, Fortune's favorite, or the famed staff, Golden Star. They say Golden Star, They say this blade was created in the forge of Smiling Fortune, blacksmith to the gods. Crafted for his son, this blade eventually found its way into the hands of men. How your master found it, I cannot say, but this ancient longsword is yours, if you wish it. Your weapon is well deserved, and you'll need it with these bandits so close. If you decide you truly don't like it, however, you can come see me after the bandits are dealt with. One more thing you need to know. These weapons strike with deadly precision, but to wield them safely, you must focus with each strike. That you should. Those people will be looking to you for leadership until Master Li gets back. I know you'll do well.
Senior student. Oh, excuse me, Weapon Master. I did not mean to interrupt.
Calm down, student. What has you so flustered?
The bandits. They've already been sighted down by the beach, and they're making their way toward the town. They're making their way toward the town now. The few men in the militia weren't able to stop them. I will run to the school and seal the gates. Make your way to the beach and teach these bandits a lesson. I know you can.
You've done well, lad.
Na, erre van a part.
Legendary strike.
Fighting to the east. We have to push these bandits back off the beach.
Thank the heavens you came down here. They're animals.
Merre van a part?
Another village with no purpose. I will replenish our supplies and continue my search elsewhere. You will all, of course, have to die.
Legendary strike. You lack focus.
Na.
Legendary strike.
What are you? Your skills are more than this tiny village warrants. But I also see something strange, an oddity. You could be an anomaly or a sign of who I seek. A further test is needed. These mercenaries are not the only threat I command. Let us see you contend with this.
Ez meg olyan volt, hogy Csongokú.
Your end is near. Longsword. Legendary strike.
Impressive. Clearly, I have been too dismissive in my search. This village will be torn asunder. Whatever you are hiding, I will have it.
Ez meg olyan, mint zseniális teknős.
You will die now, so I am not troubled later.
You! Well fought, my student, but I cannot risk you against a foe like this yet.
So blatant. We never thought to look in so humble a place. We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Your search is over, assassin, but no one will hear of your success. It would seem that my past is catching up to me, and you are destined to be swept along. You have faced your first spirit opponents far sooner than I intended. Dawnstar can explain the nature of such creatures. I must go and make sure everything is in place. I thought I had more time, but perhaps you are ready. You would have fought, and you would have died. You are not ready, but you soon will be. There is no choice left to us. I will explain at the school. You have done well, but more than this awaits you. See to your fellow villagers and students, and return to me at the school. We have a great deal to discuss.
We fought well against those bandits, but I had no idea Master Li could command that kind of power. He destroyed that ship so easily. This is so confusing. Master Li said I could explain the nature of spirits, but these were different. That sorcerer forced them to appear like wild dogs let loose. So many spirits seem lost, as if the way to their rest is blocked. I didn't think they were dangerous, but those on the beach, I sensed madness. Time drove them mad. You disrupted them by defeating them in combat. They will not reform for a long time. I hope there is peace in that, but I don't know. So much is worrying me. I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. Now it seems there are dangers we don't even know about. Master Li called that sorcerer an assassin. Assassins don't attack at random. They have very specific prey. I don't want anything to happen to this home. I've never belonged anywhere else. Names or titles are often given based on significant events or particular skills. I was apparently named for a red glow opposite the morning sun on the day of my birth. I have no other information than that. I remember moving around a lot, and for some reason the robes of that sorcerer looked familiar to me. I don't know why. I'm sure it's nothing, just the memories of childhood playing tricks. With glimpses of the spirit realm invading my thoughts, I could have seen them anywhere. I see. Very well. I will not trouble you with this. What else do you want? Well, we've already visited Gu Jin, who used to be a guard in the west, they say. Old Ming always has a story, and he's usually by the statue on the beach. Merchant Fen Do is in the village square. He's been expecting new goods any day now, for weeks. Oh, for training or learning the philosophy behind martial combat, go see Smiling Mountain. He is behind the ring, near the student quarters. He's always amusing.
Üdv újra itt, Nikó.
Then we should return to Master Li so he can talk to you about this attack.
Nakapir sari awaf, on Sierra Surufus, Isinosaurus Usuno. Tawi ir Koana ir Sunir Iboki. Nararo, Napirapirni, Niktakatashi. Unikasuri ir Kwana no Kuni Ugnawata ir Niknipier. Ikirnik tina piru, wo iperek uok son puno. Unikasuri ir Kwana no Kuni Ugnawata ir Niknipier. Osensu kokopir fuku. Sa ir yagoak, kokonato siri panoneniko. Wo anania everywhere ook sonorok noga ook snapir. Ikirnik tina piru, wo iferek ook son puno. Sa'i. Oksasa sarana fukno. Ekni ukni akwani rapani. Wowo sun pununo. Yapapat nasia uir sa'i uth. Tikotro tuaso.
I'm so glad you and Master Lee arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it? He didn't make it? No. Please, no. This town was his home. He shouldn't have died like this. Hopefully Master Lee can give this some meaning. A sorcerer here.
Oh, you. You're a friend of Dawnstar, right?
Ó, hát ez mi volt? Na.
Dawnstar, there you are. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while. I saw him again last night, and I remembered what you said. I wasn't as afraid.
I'm glad, Mrs. Jean.
He seemed peaceful, if a bit lost. But I know it's not your fault now. I'm sorry for disturbing you and for what I said before.
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? He drowned last year after the mooring she tied let go. A sad accident. I saw his spirit and told her. She thought I was calling up ghosts. Some spirits return because of trauma, to rectify something that disturbed them in life or death. They are very focused. When the pain is gone, they find rest. At least they are supposed to. Jin's spirit... I'm sorry. This has been difficult. I don't want to think about how it affects specific people. I'm still not sure I should have told Mrs. Zhang about her child. I don't know. People just want to be left alone with their grief. I guess blame is easier to understand than chance. Come on, we should go see if the students are all right. Master Lee will be waiting.
I am restored.
It's a good thing we have Master Lee here.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Lee. They were fools to even come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Ah, well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks.
can't say that. He's a wise man who sees to the heart of things. If I were to complain about anything, it's how few students he attracts. A skilled master could bring a lot of people into this town, but he is very selective about who comes. That's his business, I'm sure, but it affects my business as well. Happily, we don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent. I have nothing at the moment. I can't keep my stock up. People are scared to travel, which prevents goods from getting here. I must apologize. I do what I can, but the ghosts and bandits limit travel. They viciously force many caravans to turn back. To hear some of the caravan masters talk, there are problems of this type all over the Empire. I will be sure to let you know as soon as anything comes to town. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Don't forget his senior student. They say she's the one who fought many of those bandits.
Na, fiúk, lányok, egyelőre ennyi ebből a játékból. Ha még érdekel, akkor folytatjuk holnap esetleg. Most viszont a Team Fortress-t fogom kipróbálni, még soha nem játszottam vele, úgyhogy kiderül milyen lesz. Jó, úgyhogy találkozunk körülbelül egy 15-20 perc múlva. Sziasztok!